guys, Gerard here. I wanted to provide a simple explanation of part numbers. There's lots of different ways to put your part numbers down on abrasives. We chose a process that ultimately identifies the product itself within the part number. There's a lot of manufacturers out there that just use like a random 4 or random 5 digits, so it's impossible to know what you're actually getting unless you've memorized those part numbers. Our part numbers actually identify what you're purchasing. So real quick, we'll start with the 3-inch. So this is going to be our High Teck. That's what the HIT stands for. I'm not going to mention that again. But the DAG. So DA, I prefer it means disc abrasive. A lot of guys say it means dual action, which would be the sander that it goes on. But the reality is this paper can be used on anything other than a DA. You got taco pads, hand pads. So it's really disc abrasive. And G stands for grip. And then grip is going to be Velcro. Okay, that's some manufacturers call it Velcro, some call it grip. We chose grip, not PSA. It is a grip disc with Velcro on there. The 3 stands for 3-inch, and then the 220 stands for the grit itself, and then the P just designates it as our Purple Abrasives line. So here is our same thing in 220, but this one is now in 6-inch. Again, disc abrasive grip, 6-inch, 220 in our Purple series. And then we get into the airfoil rolls. So AFR stands for airfoil roll. It's in 220 grit purple, and it's in grip. Keeps it pretty simple, guys. I hope that explanation helps. And then we get over here to where we've got the exact same thing again, but now we've got our multi-hole pattern. So the only thing we did is we added the MH to the end to make it multi-hole. Again, to make sense, that's what it is. So when you're trying to find a product that's multi-hole, you know it's going to have an MH at the end. So AFR, airfoil roll, 220 grit purple, grip, multi-hole pattern. And again, same thing for the 6-inch. The DAG, 6-inch, 220 purple, multi-hole pattern. And again, within the line, we also brought in the flexible sanding discs. So you're going to see the HIT again, and then flexible disc abrasive, 3-inch, 1500 grit grip, okay? And then you've got the FDA 6-inch, 1500 in grip, and that's flex grip discs, is what those are, okay? So it makes sense when you know what you're looking for, you want to identify it, but its application, the grit, and the series makes the part numbers make sense. I hope that explanation helps you guys. If you have any questions, reach out to us at highteck.com.